Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new California Lottery $10 $100 million Mega Cash ticket. This is part of the August 2024 series of tickets that came out in California last week. This is a number match game, and there are three symbols you can find in the main play area. There's 10x, 20x, and that win symbol for a win all. Then you've got two bonus spots where if you can find a roll of cash, you win $100. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the California Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 2.92 and cash odds are 1 in 4.13. And it looks like you can win anywhere from $10 up to $1 million. And looking at the prize structure, there are a couple things that stand out. First of all, there are two break-even prizes. I hate it when I see that. I mean, really, it doesn't matter how you get your money back as long as you're getting it back. But I think the optics of this are just bad. It looks cheap and boring to play when you see that. At least that's how I feel. And then the $1 million top prize, the odds are just too long. I mean, it should be closer to 1 in a million. So those two things do stand out. I guess the odds even of the $20,000 prize are too long. California being cheap on these top two prizes. Other than that, nothing too crazy standing out. So we do need to talk about taxes. In California, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view the tax money as part of the value of the game, and so that is going to affect how I view these top three prizes. So instead of what we see here on the screen, I'm going to view this as $7,600, $15,200, and then $760,000 for the top prize. And with those adjusted prize amounts, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 74 and 75%. This is well above the minimum 70% that we look for all scratch tickets on this channel. So we'll see how this compares to other tickets as we go through the video, but we do need to mention that the 74% payout does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not a lot of people are going to be winning, which means very few people are going to see 74% payout on this game. And so what we want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $200 prize level. So if you are playing this, when you do win on it, you're going to expect to see a prize somewhere between $10 and $200. There is a split there at the $200 prize level. It's about 38 to 62. So about 38% of these $200 prizes will fall here in the bottom of the prize structure where average folks are winning. The other 62%, though, the majority are going to be included in the top 1% of prizes with all the rest of these prizes up here. Now, top 1% prizes are really difficult to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and you find out that it's about 1 in every 292 tickets that would have a top 1% prize on it, which means you are in $2,920 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that's really important information to note if you are thinking about playing this. Now, because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 60 and 61%. Now, this does meet the minimum 60% payout that we look for the bottom 99% of prizes on all the tickets we do on the channel. So we will see how this compares to other tickets as we go through the video, but this 60% should feel pretty average to most people. Now here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in California $10 tickets. The data point for the Mega Cash ticket is all the way over here on the right. So you can see there was quite a big jump in value from the previous $10 ticket, the single, double, triple ticket that came out last month. And you can clearly see here on the graph that this is going to be, it looks like the third best $10 ticket that we've seen come out of California since the channel started. It's nowhere near the peak that we saw, but it is in third place overall. And normally what I'll say when you see an increase in value like this is that, it might be a good time to buy the ticket. And so, with every ticket you buy, you're communicating approval for what your state lottery is doing. And so, this may be a time when you want to buy a ticket just to say, hey, we like to see these increases in value. We want to see more of them. And so, yeah, take that for what it's worth. But if you are playing $10 tickets in California, up here in green on this little chart here, you see the best ticket in every category that still has top prizes available. If you're playing for overall value, Mystery Crossword is the best ticket by a long shot in this $10 ticket category. That's where I would be playing personally. If you are playing for odds, this new Mega Cash ticket has the best odds. If you are a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much of your money as possible, the $50 or $100 ticket has the most money at the bottom of the prize structure. However, that's not really a jackpot game, and the payout's pretty low on that one. And then if you are the overall payout, and then if you are more of a high roller and like to win a little bit more money, when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the $1,000 loaded ticket has the most money at the top of the prize structure. And then we are keeping track of top prizes as well if you're interested in that. Now here on this page, we're ranking California's $10 tickets based on overall payout. And you can see the new Mega Cash ticket is in third place. So it's the third best ticket we've seen come out of California in the $10 ticket category. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely, one of the top ones. There are a lot of tickets that have come out that have been worse than this one. However, when I look up here at Mystery Crossword at 76%, I mean, that's over 2.5 full percentage points more. That's a lot of money that Mystery Crossword has in it that Mega Cash does not. And so I personally like crosswords too. And so that's where I would be playing. Now here on this page, we are ranking based on the bottom 99% payout. Here, Mega Cash is in 6th place overall. So again, like I said before, pretty average feeling ticket for the people who are losing money on it. Now here on this page, we get to compare $10 tickets across states. 74.19 was not good enough to make the top 35 list. So, I think that does say something. California, do we see any? We see 2 California tickets on the top 35 list. So that means most of California's $10 tickets are not really competitive with what other states, at least the top states, are doing. Not really competitive with Georgia and Massachusetts. Those are the top 2 states in the $10 ticket category, but we really want to focus in on Massachusetts because Massachusetts really shines in this $10 ticket category. They typically have $10 tickets that come out at 80% payout. That's really good for a $10 ticket. Best one had 81% payout. And so we have to ask the question, if Massachusetts can put out a $10 ticket at 81% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why in the world is California putting out $10 tickets at 74% payout? That's about 7 full percentage points less than what Massachusetts did with this Monopoly Doubler ticket. And that's a huge amount of money when you think about how many tickets go into just one scratch game. So one scratch game can easily have 10 million tickets that make up the game. Multiply that by the $10 price tag, and that's $100 million wrapped up in just one scratch game. 7% of 100 million is $7 million that the Massachusetts Lottery put into the hands of its players with this Monopoly Doubler ticket that the California Lottery is basically stealing from its players with this Mega Cash ticket. And I know the California Lottery will say, but we have this second chance drawing, but trust me, the second chance drawing does not add hardly any value into the overall payout of these tickets in California. So, I don't like to see scratch players get taken advantage of, but I feel like California is doing that with this $10 ticket. The payout, while it's one of the best tickets in California in this category, they're holding back a lot of money that they could be putting into the hands of the players like Massachusetts does. Now here on this page, we are ranking across states based on the bottom 99% payout. 60-74 was also not good enough to make the top 36 list. So again, average at 60% payout, but not great. Like we see some of these tickets have in the upper 60s or even 70% range. And then here on this page, we get to just give a little more context as to where the payout is on this $10 ticket. The best $2 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia, had 75% payout. That's almost a full percentage point more than what you're getting from a $10 ticket in California. That should not happen. Also, the best $5 ticket we've seen came out of Georgia, had 77% payout. In my opinion, this is the bar. Any ticket that costs more than $5 ought to have 78% payout. And so this new California ticket is about 4% off where it should be. This is backwards. You should never have a $2 ticket with more payout than a $10 ticket, even if it is from another state. And so I think this is something California needs to look at, probably needs to be a little embarrassed about, that a $2 ticket has more value than a $10 ticket. That's a problem that needs to be fixed. Now here on this page are the top 36 tickets we've reviewed on the channel so far. There are lots of $10 tickets on this list, most of them from Massachusetts, who are just have really strong $10 tickets. I hope more states will, be more competitive with what Massachusetts is doing, because until they are, my advice is just find a Massachusetts scratcher online that you like and trust and buy Massachusetts $10 tickets. I think every person in the country should just buy Massachusetts $10 tickets and ignore the tickets in your own state that have less payout until the state decides to do what Massachusetts is doing. Now here on this page are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout. Again, several $10 tickets here. So, I mean, you can see what the top tickets are doing and where this ticket is. It's just not as good. So, that's about it for the California Lottery $10 $100 million mega cash ticket. Again, it is one of the better $10 tickets that I've seen come out of California, but it is not competitive enough with what the top states are doing. And so for that reason, I probably wouldn't buy it. I would be more likely to buy that mystery crossword ticket just because I think the crosswords are fun and it has a lot more money in it than this new mega cash ticket does. So I mean, I probably wouldn't buy this, but if you're playing it, good luck on it. Hopefully you win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.